Every so often, the Sports Hangover touches on mature topics. Discretion is advised.
Welcome to Sports Hangover. I'm Jeremy Garrison. More importantly, that is Michael Benatar.
Hello.
We are back and better than ever. Were you going to say something there?
I was going to say hello. I'm back. Here I am. Unshowered and ready for the show.
All those really vital words to cut me off. You know, we are talking about Tim Tebow here. And Tim Tebow got released today, Mike. And This is a giant kick in Tim Tebow's nuts. The day after the draft ends. Are you kidding me?
I mean, we all knew it was going to happen. They drafted Geno Smith. Too many quarterbacks. You can't have that many quarterbacks on your roster and have some sort of competition. Usually you want to, have a few rookies, build them up, but they were just going crazy. They were quarterback crazy. And now Tebow's gone. Mark Sanchez probably not going to be the starter for much longer.
Hopefully not.
Yeah.
With the 38th overall pick, they took Geno Smith, a quarterback from West Virginia. A lot of people think that he is going to be a big deal in the NFL. I don't, but a lot of people do, so I'll give them that. But he was the 6th quarterback added to their roster. So that's when you're saying, something has to change. And that's what they both say. They still have 5. They can't keep all 5 of them. The worst thing for Tebow is to cut him the day after the NFL draft ends. What team has a need right now for anything? After the draft is when you're completely stock full, right?
Yeah. You don't.
There's nowhere else. No one needs anybody right now.
Well, I mean, he's got time. He doesn't have to. He's not in a panic. He's got to keep working out, keep doing what he's doing, show people that he can still be a quarterback. I mean, the Jags are the best spot for him. Or, I mean, there's other arenas that he can go to. I mean, we talked about it right before. He could go to Canada. And also, I've been hyping it up a lot. He could be the star of the new USFL, or whatever they're going to call it, the A11 football league that's going to happen next year. He could be the star, and he could really, pump it up.
Mike, pump the brakes a little bit there.
All right.
It's not even a real league yet. They haven't started playing games. There's no schedule. There's no stadiums.
It is a real league from insiders. I know if you go to a11football.com or something, there's a promo video. Things are happening.
Can we start with the leagues that are actually real right now?
Okay,
like
let's
the
start
CFL, the AFL. He could go there, right? But I want to get back to the Jets for 1 second because I am so pissed at them for cutting him at the worst possible time. If they cut him 3 months ago when they knew he wasn't coming back after the season, any team could have picked him up before the draft and said, hey, I'm not going to draft this person or this person because I have Tebow on my team. Yeah. That solves a need. And now there's no team out there. I don't think he's going to get picked up for the next few months, maybe not until training camp.
Could he not, hypothetically, maybe they go to, maybe the Bucs pick him up. Maybe they pick him up as a backup quarterback, like a little Josh Freeman, Tim Tebow, dual action. They could fit him into the gameplay. And I'm thinking one of the new coaches in the league might be able to pick him up and, implement them into their scheme. And I think
you would hope so.
Yeah.
I mean, Chip Kelly with the Eagles, coming from Oregon where he had running quarterbacks all the time, seems like a perfect match, right?
Yeah. I mean, there's places for him. It's just time will tell. So do you think he's going to be on a team this season or not?
I tweeted this morning at Jeremy Garrison. Great follow. I refuse to believe that Tim Tebow has played his final down in the NFL because that's what Ron Jaworski said this morning. I almost spit out my coffee when I was watching SportsCenter this morning, and Ron Jaworski says he's played his last down in the NFL. And a lot of people feel that way, Mike, and I just refuse to believe it. Now, someone will give him a chance.
Do you think he played the last down as a quarterback, maybe switching over to a fullback or a running back or some sort of tight end? That you think he's going to be a quarterback?
I think he will throw more passes, multiple passes, not just one, in the NFL.
Okay. Do we want to place bets on where and when, maybe a little wager? Because I know I still owe you a jersey, but I'd like to win something along the lines this year of that price value. So maybe a ticket.
I would say anything like that, I need to get my jersey first before we bet on something else as big, and then we'll just go from there. I would say
you'll have a jersey sometime soon before the NFL starts.
I said this last year. I thought last year, midseason, Tim Tebow would have a better NFL career than Mark Sanchez going forward. And today, right now, I still believe that. Do you?
I mean, he might have had – Tim Tebow's having a rough start. But he did win a playoff game. He was a champion over in Denver. He went to the Jets. It was a little rough over there, a lot of controversy back and forth, cut from the team. And now it's an unknown. Because a lot of quarterbacks that this happens to, third, fourth year, whatever it is, sometimes don't end up back in the league. What's his name that was in the Caribbean? UT guy.
Vince Young.
Vince Young. Where is he now? He wants to play, and this is the only place they will let him play some flag football or something. And I just think this could be it.
That's so sad. It's blowing you up on Tebow right now. It's it's unfathomable to me to think that he would never get another chance to play. And it's just Sanchez is a guy that I think may never play in the NFL again. I would say right now Tebow has the better road going forward starting today into the future. Tebow will have more NFL success than Mark Sanchez.
But don't you think Mark Sanchez, if you look at the both of them and you say, what do we need? We need a quarterback that can throw the ball and we can rely on him to throw the ball. Maybe Mark Sanchez isn't the greatest, but if you're looking for somebody, I would take Mark Sanchez over Carson Palmer. Right? I mean, would you reliable? Like,
no.
You wouldn't take him. You would take Tebow. You would so Carson Palmer's in Arizona, and you would take Carson Palmer over both of those guys.
Over Sanchez and Tebow. Yes. Carson Palmer has been a good NFL quarterback in the past. I know he's old now, but he can still get the job done.
But he's old. I mean, you could probably get the same deal that you could get.
I'd rather have Tebow than Kevin Kolb.
I would probably have Kevin Kolb.
Really?
I think he could be good.
Well, he's very good. They drafted a quarterback in the first round, the Bills, and they have Kevin Kolb right now.
Well, listen.
And they drafted a project quarterback.
Sometimes you need a backup.
Not a quarterback from the projects, a project quarterback.
I get it. Okay, all right. So that's it. Tebow. All
right, well, one more thing here. Okay. AFL, CFL, what's next? Where does he go? Tell me his destination.
I told you. He's going to be the face of the new spring football league, whatever it's called. Look up the A11 football league. Look up the USFL. I know the A11 football league is active and it's going. I know somebody that's working very closely with this organization, and it's going to go big. It's only going to go in 12 markets, but Tebow could be the face of it, and that would be great for that league because they need somebody like that.
So I'll just give you an other vote. You're saying non-NFL. I will just put you there.
I'm going.
I'm gonna say NFL. You're gonna say non-NFL. That's Tebow's next destination, right?
Yes.
It comes down to that.
Yes.
Okay, I will wager on that.
Okay. What would you like to wager?
Next time on the Sports Hangover.
Okay. If we don't get molested, arrested, or abused, we will be back next time. Check us out on youtube.com/sportshangover, thesportshangover.com, and at TSH Podcast, and also follow at Jeremy Garrison, at Michael Benatar, all on Twitter. We'll put it all in the show notes. All right.